or barbecue. IDQ. If you visit our website, you'll see a takeout menu with a bunch of ready-to-use sides to put together and make a scrumptious meal. But do you know we also serve hot sandwiches and meals on Fridays and Saturdays at our log cabin on Willow Street? Check out our website for hours and all the items we offer at hessbbq.com. That's hessbbq.com.
Focus on the Family sponsors the following program.
This is John Fuller, and here at Focus on the Family, we're pleased to let you know about our Christmas Stories seasonal podcast. It's a wonderful series designed to bring your family together. You'll find it at focusonthefamily.com/ChristmasStories.
The following program is sponsored by Focus on the Family and is supported by the prayers and financial gifts of wonderful friends like you.
You know, for me, I think one of the best questions that we can ever ask in a marriage is not, how do we have a better marriage? I think that is the worst question. Why? Well, because I can't control Aaron, and it takes two of us to have a great marriage. I think the best question that we can ask in our marriage is, how can I be a better spouse? Dr. Greg Smalley is back with us again today on Focus on the Family, along with his wife Erin, and they're describing better ways
right there, and you won't park in there.
Work through expectations and disappointments and experience the kind of marriage that God designed for us. Your host is Focus President and author Jim Daly. Thanks for joining us today. I'm John Fuller.
John, we had a wonderful conversation last time with the Smalleys, and if you missed that, get a CD or download, or get the app for your smartphone. It's really easy to do. But this is good stuff that every marriage really needs, not only to survive, but to thrive as a couple. And I want to challenge those of us who claim the name of Christ. In a culture where marriage is constantly being redefined and often degraded, we need to show the world something better. Don't have to be perfect, but better is a good goal. We have to live out God's word in how we love and serve our spouse. And when you do that, you'll experience a more fulfilling relationship. Greg and Aaron are experts in this field. They've devoted their lives to bettering not only their own marriage, but everyone else around them as well. They head up our marriage ministry team here at Focus. And I really appreciate their insights. Their humor is just like Greg's dad, Gary, so rich. And their vulnerability about the challenges that they faced in their own marriage. That, I think, is what attracts people to them. They're very open about their shortcomings. And I'm looking forward to part 2 of our discussion.
And the Smalleys have written a wonderful book. It's called The Wholehearted Wife, 10 Keys to a More Loving Relationship. And by the way, the co-writer on this book was Greg's dad, the late Gary Smalley. And he was a great friend to this ministry and one of our most popular broadcast guests. You can get the Smalleys book at focusonthefamily.com/broadcast, or when you call 800, the letter A in the word family. And today on the episode, we're going to pick up our conversation with the Smalleys at the point where Aaron responded to some of the common frustrations that wives have in marriage.
Really, we desire more than that. We want a great marriage. We want a great relationship. No, we can't control our spouse, our husband. We can't change him, but we sure have the power to influence. And so I love Ephesians 6:7. It says, serve wholeheartedly as if you were serving the Lord, not man. And so really, when I show up as a wife, I want to serve the Lord. I want to serve wholeheartedly. I'm all in. I want to do everything I can that I can control, and that's me in this marriage relationship, to influence and to impact this relationship.
And we left last time talking about the choices that we make, our attitude. And, I feel that with Gene and me. I'm sure, John, you and Dina have this. But sometimes, just out of your own experience, your background, your nature comes out and you default to that setting. And something frustrates you or makes you angry, and that's where the ego goes. Now, talking through it. What do you mean in the book about choosing a better path? How do you really choose to react to our spouse in a better way?
And really, because often we're not even aware of what we're doing, of how we're viewing our spouse, how we're treating our spouse. And so really taking a step back, and instead of focusing on him, which again, last time we said it's really a lot more fun to focus on him, to really take a look at yourself and just becoming aware of how am I seeing him and how am I viewing him. So when we've been hurt, when we've been disappointed, we forget how valuable they are. And the bottom line, God, Scripture says how valuable He is, that He's made in His image. His value does not change because God says so. And so when we're grounded, when we're spending time with the Lord, when we're filled up, when our eyes are on Him, on the Lord, then it's easier to remember just what a precious individual we've married.
Hey, let's talk a minute about what we bring into marriage. I touched on that. It tends to form our opinion.